So when we bring forth the understanding where the Most High says that eventually we have to be pilgrims on this earth and think about alternative places for protection, you have to understand what time we're in to know this, to know exactly what to do according to the Most High. You must see what time we're in. Okay? You know we're being destroyed. You know they're aiming this destruction towards us. Now they're paying police to agitate the people. Now they just use the police just to agitate, to cause more conflict all over the earth. You're not doing anything. They'll just come frisk you and mess with you and pull you over. This is all aimed towards destroying the elect. And I'm going to tell you this. Alex Jones, I don't know what his agenda is, because it seems like he's trying to protect the Zionists. But I'll tell you this: he do bring some informative people on his show. Okay, and he asked Boyd Graves. He asked him, well, why do you think they're trying to do this and they're aimed towards black people? Even Alex Jones says he see this eugenics program against black people. And Boyd Graves cannot answer to a degree of why this is so. Because why? You can't understand this and take the Bible out of the equation. It's impossible. You can't understand this onslaught unless you look at the onslaughts of the past, starting with the onslaughts of God's people in 70 AD by the Romans. And that the Romans would never stop destroying God's people. They will never stop. Now they're hiding themselves. Get me Psalms. Read it. Psalms 49 and 11. Read it.
Psalms chapter 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is this, that their houses shall continue forever.
Their inward thoughts is that their houses will continue forever. They think they will continue forever. Read.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
And they think that their dwelling places will be to all generations. They think that they're going to win this. Read.
They call their lands after their own names.
They call their lands after their own names. So you don't know who's who because they're taking over the lands, they're naming it after themselves. And they're hiding themselves. They're not telling people that we are the Romans, we are the Idumeans, we're Esau. They're telling the world that they are the Jews. And that they should be protected because of their Holocaust. You understand? While they are executing the greatest Holocaust known to mankind. Now, at your Walmart in the United States, I'm keeping in touch with some of these things. At your Walmart now, you have the woman over Homeland Security, Janet, another lesbian. See, all these people, they deal with the same spirits. Now, you have this lesbian now, and she's speaking all in Homeland, Napolitano. Now they're telling people to watch out for other people and all these things and report suspicious behavior and all this madness. And let me tell you, we was prophesied on the street around 3 years ago, and I told people, about 4 years ago, no, about 3 years ago, and I was telling people that soon when they execute this thing, Walmart is going to be like the only place to get your goods, and you're going to need your chip to get your goods from Walmart. And the reason I knew this is because Walmart was once commissary for the military. The military would go to these particular big warehouses to buy their goods. And you have to realize the military is nothing but a concentration camp, their bases. They have everything they need in their big warehouse to store. Walmart started on military bases. So here it is. If you're in the military, you don't have to live in population. They got houses there for your family. They got the big warehouses to do your shopping. You can live without going outside the base. They moved that system outside the military. And what they did was they lowered the prices to price all the businesses around them out of business so that eventually Walmart would be the only store. Then on top of that, they made an agreement because they owe China, and China owns America, but they're not telling you. Whoever owned the money owns the country. Because America is so in debt with China, they made an agreement where China would be in control of these things, but they're not telling you that China is in control of it. But all the goods you're buying is from China, to let you know that they're in on it too. Once that country fall, the human collateral, or what you would call the human bonds, will be given to China for debt payment. China bailed America out, so the debt will be paid through human bonds. Americans are the human bonds. So people are trying to attack, and that's why Alex Jones, I got a problem with him, because he tried to attack China and all that. But this agreement is with all the nations to destroy the children of Israel. Let's get the Apocrypha and get that out there, where it says, 2nd Ezra 16, will tell you all the powers will turn over to them that put them. Yes. Absolutely. And Walmart, they got clothes with chips in it. Your resources with chips in it. So here it is, you think you're getting away, you running with clothes on that you bought with chips in it. One moment. Let's start here. We're in 2nd Ezra 15, and let's start at 43.
2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 43.
Go ahead.
And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon, and make her afraid.
They shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. It's talking about the Persians here, which is no different than Japhet. And believe it or not, the Persians are the same family as the Chinese and Japanese. They are Japhet. Read.
Verse 44. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star in all wrath shall they pour out upon her.
What verse you in?
Verse 44.
We're in 44. Read.
They shall come to her and besiege her, and the star in all wrath shall they pour out upon her.
Go ahead.
Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her, and they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. So
the ones that put Babylon in fear will be in charge after this happens. Read.
Verse 46. Excuse me. And thou Asia, thou art part.
And thou what?
And thou Asia.
And thou what?
And thou Asia.
And thou Asia. Asia is the Chinese, Japanese. Okay? This is Asia now. To show you that after Babylon, the fall of Babylon, Asia is next. We're in 2nd Ezra 15. And what verse you in?
46.
And 46. Read.
And thou Asia.
And thou Asia.
That are partaker of the hope of Babylon.
You partook in the hope of Babylon. Chinese people came over and became Americans. They set up the same industrial complex in China. So they became partakers of the hope of Babylon. So in order to be partakers of the hope, you must be in agreement to take down the people that are enslaved in Babylon. Read.
Verse 47. Excuse me. Verse 46. And thou Asia that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and are the glory of her person.
And are the glory of her person. That means China got glory from mimicking America. Read.
Verse 47. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch.
Woe be unto thee, thou wretch. Go ahead.
Because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
Because China and these Asian countries made themselves like unto America. Read.
And as deck thy daughters in whoredom, that they may please and glory in thy lovers.
Go ahead.
Which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Go ahead.
That was followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions.
So the China and Japanese followed America in all her inventions. So the spirit of Babylon went into Asia. Read.
Therefore saith the Most High.
Therefore saith the Most High, Ahia. Read.
I will send plagues upon thee.
So after America, the Most High is going to come against China. He's going to come against the Asian countries right after America is judged. They're in it too. They're in it too. And I'm going to tell you this. That's one thing about these guys that are bringing out what's going on and showing the research of what's going on.